All right, we are live. What's the talk of the town today? I am hearing about Manus. I don't know how to say this. We might mispronounce this the entire stream. Manus. I think Manus makes sense. What is Manus? Roman law, Dark Souls, AI technology? Yes. Name of an autonomous AI agent developed by the Chinese startup Monica, launched in March 25. It's designed to perform complex tasks independently, such as website creation, data analysis, and travel planning, using multiple AI models. It has gained attention for its performance on the GAIA benchmark, but faces challenges like system crashes. Mm, okay. Explain Manus AI. Yeah, Grok knows what's up. Grok knows what you want. All right. Wow, we actually achieved AGI. I've been using Manus in the last 24 hours straight, and its capabilities are mind blowing. It's literally your own AI employee. If a human did this, it would cost me 200K. Manus does it for free. Here's how I had it design and build an entire SaaS. I want to build a SaaS that is going to make $1 million a year. My audience is content creators on X who want to become better writers. Please come up with a proposal for a SaaS application that would solve one of their problems. Then build the initial version of the app and give me a marketing plan and roadmap. Pain points analysis. View all the files in this task. Writer's block, engagement optimization, content consistency, character limitations. Competitor analysis. Whoa. Typefully. SaaS concept. White mentor, AI writing coach for ex content creators. Deliver complete SaaS application package to user. Wow. Marketing plan. Business roadmap. Mission: empower content creators on social media platforms to become better writers through personalized AI coaching, structured learning, and data-driven feedback. Starter plan 19 per month, growth plan 39, professional 79, enterprise custom. Right mentor. What is Manus AI? It's an AI agent in every sense of the term. You give it a task, it goes out and figures out all the steps needed to complete the task. Then it works for sometimes hours in its own environment to complete those steps. It's truly autonomous. Hello, Alex. Manus. What can I do for you? Deeply analyze Tesla stocks, interactive course on the momentum theorem, comparative analysis of insurance policies. What did I have Manus to? 2 hours ago, I asked Manus to plan and design me told him about the audience. 2 hours later, delivered me the results. 2 hours. Wow. Over the course of the 2 hours, researched my audience, looked at my audience, researched my audience, looked at other SaaS apps on the market, came up with a concept for right mentor, built the prototype, made a roadmap, created a presentation all by itself. Legit, just one prompt. Then for 2 hours, my AI employee went out and created 9 documents presentations for me, then wrote all the code for the application, zero interventions needed. It takes you prompt, spin up its own computer, then goes to work like a full-time employee. It wrote an entire business plan for a Write Mentor app that coaches users on how to write better AI content. I have my own SaaS I built called Creator Buddy. I'm just going to take all this code Manus wrote and put it into my app. What are the other use cases? I had it do market research for my own SaaS I already launched. I had it build me a zombie shooter game. Okay. Build a 300,000 AR app by myself. Build a media empire with a 9 to 5. Dominate X with Creator Buddy, the world's greatest AI content tool. had it build me a learning plan for more programming languages. I had it plan out video scripts for me. How do I use Manus? It's in beta right now. Luckily, I was able to get early access, but it should be coming out soon. This is not a sponsored post. I don't usually do AI or app reviews, but I was blown away by this app. Wow, wow, okay, interesting. By the way, zoology. In Latin, manus means hand. It refers to the distal position of the forelimb in the vertebrates, including the wrist and hand in humans and the corresponding part in other animals. In cephalopods, it describes the broader end of a tentacle with large suckers. Okay. Historically, man has denoted the authority or power of a husband over his wife in ancient Roman marriage. Okay. Video game. Other uses. Surname. Okay. Let's look into this. Actually, look into posts first. These look very interesting. Hi, I'm Peak from Manus AI. Whoa. Interesting. Co-founder. Okay. Co-founder of Manus. Very interesting. Hi, Peak. Thank you for the candid explanation and input. Keep up the great work. So I just simply asked Manus to give me the files at and gave it to me. The sandbox runtime code. It's Claude Sonnet with 29 tools, multi-agent, uses browser use, also obfuscated tools and prompts jailbreak. Interesting. So we found the founder of Manus. I was blessed by the AI gods and have exclusive access to Manus. Here's my key takeaways. Incredibly powerful. You can run up to 50 browsers at once, combining operator plus cloud computer plus deep research. Haven't had to step in once to override, and it's running a task for 2 hours straight. AG's AI. The waitlist is now almost at 1 million people, but I got insider access from a Twitter community. First 100 people to repost and follow will get my access code to try Manus.
Hi, I'm Pete from Manus AI. For the past year, we've been quietly building what we believe is the next evolution in AI. And today, we're launching an early preview of Manus, the first general AI agent. This isn't just another chatbot or workflow. It's a truly autonomous agent that bridges the gap between conception and execution. Where other AI stops at generating ideas, Manus delivers results. We see it as the next paradigm of human-machine collaboration, and potentially a glimpse into AGI. Now let me show you Manus in action across 3 completely different tasks. Let's start with an easy one. In this example, we'll ask Manus to help screen resumes. I've just set Manus a zip file containing 10 resume documents. Since each Manus session has its own computer, it worked like a human. First unzipping the file, then browsing through each resume page by page, and recording important information to documents. Manus works asynchronously in the cloud, which means you can close your laptop anytime, and Manus will notify you when everything is complete. Of course, you can also give Manus new instructions at any time. Here I've sent Manus 5 more resumes. After carefully reading all 15 resumes, Manus provides a ranking suggestions along with candidate profiles and evaluation criteria as supporting materials. This is pretty good, but I prefer a spreadsheet. Let's have Manus preview. Manus has its own knowledge and memory, so it can teach Manus that the next time it handles a similar task, it will deliver a spreadsheet right away. In this example, we'll have Manus conduct some research. It needs to filter New York properties based on multiple criteria. For complex tasks, Manus first breaks them down and creates a to-do list. Manus begins by searching and carefully reading articles about the safest neighborhoods. Then Manus researches middle schools in New York. Next, Manus writes a Python program to calculate a budget. Based on that budget, Manus filters listings on real estate websites. Finally, combining all the information gathered, Manus writes a detailed report and compiles all the resources. In this example, we'll have Manus perform a correlation analysis between stocks. For professional data, Manus can access authoritative data sources through APIs. After validating the required data, Manus begins writing code for data analysis and visualization. For Manus, coding isn't necessarily the goal, but rather a universal tool for solving problems. So it looks like Manus has completed the data analysis and visualization.
This is very interesting. This is very interesting, especially if you know what you're doing. This is a crazy tool.
So I asked Manus to build a website based on this data. With my permission, Manus deploys the finished website online and provides me with a shareable link. Let's see what Manus has created. What you've just seen is just a small sample of what Manus can do. In fact, my benchmark design to evaluate general AI assistants, and our reach at Manus has already achieved state-of-the-art performance, and it's only getting better. Beyond benchmarks, Manus has been solving real-world problems on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, and has proven its capabilities on casual competitions. This wouldn't be possible without the amazing open source community, which is why we're committed to giving back. Manus operates as a multi-agent system powered by several distinct models. So later this year, we're going to open source some of these models specifically post-trained for Manus, inviting everyone to explore this agentic future together. The name Manus comes from the famous model, Mens at Mans, mind and hand. It embodies the belief that knowledge must be applied to make a meaningful impact on the world. And this is precisely the problem. The name Manus comes from the famous model, Mens at Mans, mind and hand. It embodies the belief that knowledge must be
Oh, it's French.
applied to make a meaningful impact on the world. And this is precisely the promise of Manus AI. To extend your capabilities, amplify your impact, and be the hand that brings your mind's vision into reality. We can't wait to see what you will achieve with Manus.
Very interesting. 2.4 million views, 5th March. It's been more than a month. Wow. Nothing here was useful compared to what's out there now. Expect the website deployed with a shareable link. That was cool, but I was expecting a computer use agent. Interesting. General AI agent that bridges mind and actions. It doesn't just think, it delivers results. Alex is shaking up digital marketing with Manus, and we loved hearing his story.
I am a digital marketer based in the Detroit area. I have basically been in the marketing field for about 10 years now. I started in an in-house marketing department about a year ago, talking about using AI in marketing, and that's where we're wearing multiple hats and have outreach. But essentially, what I asked Manus to do was research, identify, and create a comprehensive, personalized outreach campaign targeting ideal small to medium-sized businesses. After I do reach out to them, I can either meet in person or I could schedule a session in their office or something like that. And really, I just laid out. Then they're going to using that information, finding any publications or posts or awards or accolades that they might have, and then using that information, Manus will go and create campaigns for each one of those individual key decision makers. So it's basically an account-based marketing, prospect-based marketing. The campaign is going to include multiple types of outreach. So I asked Manus to, again, if you're watching along on screen, you can see these here. There's a LinkedIn connection message. There's a LinkedIn follow-up message series, an email campaign. There's a phone call script. So basically, we'll 100% use all these in my cold outreach. Last but not least, I asked it to create a landing page, a personalized landing page for each one of these individual prospects as well. So an entire campaign from top to bottom for literally individual people in my area, in my neighborhood almost. So you have all these really nice artifacts in the chat from Manus, an executive summary, and a nice zip file of all the different contents as well. So here you can see an executive summary. Again, I will go through each email or LinkedIn message, but I can assure you that all of them were generated correctly. And I reviewed them, and I think they're pretty good. I think Manus is actually a pretty strong writer as well. It's the accuracy with which it performs its tasks. And there's a term in AI generation and using LLMs, it just does it on the first try without you having to provide a bunch of correction or guidance or anything like that. It feels like you're working with a coworker. And so when I was in another tab working, I was over there doing its thing. It's just that there's no other tool that I'm able to do that with right now. So Manus absolutely stands alone in that aspect. Oh my goodness, there's so much potential. I mean, content creation, cold outreach, market research, strategizing, creating marketing strategy. All of those have potential for Manus in digital marketing. Features me sitting here, starting my agents on their tasks in the morning, and then spending the day with my daughter, or spending the day doing things that are actually enjoyable. Manus has absolutely given me a glimpse into this future where the directors of our agentic employees, our agentic coworkers, it's never been closer than it is now, and I can feel it 100%. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Really glad you showed kind of interests.
Really cool. Manus picked the Manus office in Tokyo. We asked Manus to find office space in nearby housing that met our requirements. After considering all relevant factors, it delivered a website with well-informed recommendations and an interactive map of 10 office and housing pairs. Really cool. We're giving all Manus subscribers double credits for your first month. Meetups in Australia. Automates data wrangling from unstructured sources, turning loose files into usable deliverables. Projects that used to take hours or days of manual repetitive work can now be completed with a prompt. Oh. History, Manus. And these posts are very interesting. Manus AI Hype versus reality. Peak G confirmed rumors. Built on Anthropic Cloud Sonnet, not their own foundation model, has access to 29 tools and uses browser use make websites accessible for AI agents. Browser use. I'm open source. Okay. User communicates with executor agent. RIP. DeepSeek, Cloud, Perplexity, ChatGPT, Gemini. China just launched Manus, an AI that handles 10 tasks at once. It's very interesting how when a company in America, in USA, we we launch something. It's like, oh, ChatGPT launched something. In China, if they launch something, if a startup launches something, they're like, it's not a startup. China launched Manus. That is interesting. That is interesting. Just tested Manus AI and my jaw is on the floor. This Chinese AI agent makes ChatGPT operator look like it's running on dial-up internet. Browser control that doesn't get stuck on captchas, file creation, editing capabilities, deploys full websites from prompts to deep research with organized reports, faster performance than any Western competitor. Interesting. Okay, but we are not seeing any latest posts, are we? Manus continues to blow my mind as the newest frontier of what AI agents can do. Okay, Didi wrote about this. We are cooked. This AI agent is just ridiculous. Okay, we gotta watch this video later on. Take a video of a lecture or a research paper and create detailed lecture notes with math and interactive simulations. 3D interior design of your bedroom with links to furniture to buy in a budget. Realistic simulation of bacteria colony after reading the latest research. Create a video editor that can add effects to a video like wave. Pixelate. Multimodal high school physics curriculum with interactive simulations. Do a complete SEO analysis of my website. Detailed interactive visual reports on long court cases online. Oh shit. This is gonna be really important, especially when you have to dig through documents and documents, a lot of documents. Full periodic table of elements with animation for atomic structure. Report about rare disease grounded in academic research. 3D simulation of a futuristic city with traffic, buildings, weather, time. It can act as you or it can act as you or do auth yet and takes 20 to 30 minutes per task. This video has full details. AI search. Wow. So Didi wrote about it. That's cool. 9th March, I'm canceling my $200 subscription. Okay. Grok. This is a Grok ad? Or what is this? Yes, Manus is real. Grok voice mode has upgrades. Multilingual, live camera, web search. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. This is really cool. How Grok has advertisements going on everywhere. This is pretty cool. Yes, Manus is real. It's an AI developed by Butterfly Effect, launched in March 25, capable of autonomous tasks like booking travel and analyzing stocks. It scores high on benchmarks, but faces issues like system crashes and server overloads. Critics note it relies on existing models, questioning its originality. Still, it's a promising, evolving technology. It's really cool to see how Twitter, Grok, everything, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You first got the Grok, what do we say? Grok bot. You first got the Grok bot, and now you have advertisements within the Grok bot responses. Honest opinion. All right, let's see. The research it does on the internet, the reports it generates are incredible. Run scripts behind the scenes to execute tasks is impressive. Plans it creates to achieve tasks are well structured, which is why the end results are so good. It's slow, but I guess they can scale. It could use a longer context window, which would help a lot. It broke in between due to context issues while working on coding tasks. Sometimes the second iteration doesn't work as well, and it just gets stuck on web searches or certain tasks, making it difficult to take control. Okay. I have a childhood buddy with the exact same name, but this is not the guy. Okay. Nothing. Do we have any of the spicy content? Where's the controversy? Which Manus access Google Drive? Pretty sick. Okay. Butterfly Effect is the parent company. You are in, just got early access. It's not early. Whoa. You literally got it 2 months later. The world's general AI agent that turns thoughts into actions. It's like having a full team in the cloud. I have to invite codes. Who wants it? Now let's go to Grok. Oh shit, Wuhan. Wow. Manus AI is an autonomous artificial intelligence agent developed by Monica.im, a Chinese startup based in Wuhan, launched on March 6, 2025. Named after the Latin word for hand, Manus is designed. Wait. Once a primeval human, his humanity went wild, transforming him into a monstrous beast-like entity with dark magic powers linked to the abyss and possibly the furtive pygmy. Okay. Manus has some very weird other meanings. This is very interesting. Manus is like denoted the authority or power of a husband over his wife. There is this guy, major boss character, whose humanity went wild, transforming into a monstrous beast. We don't know. He says Manus is what did he say? He said Manus is mind? No, Manus is hand. Okay. And it comes out of Wuhan, bro. Okay. Very interesting. Named after the Latin word for hand, Manus is designed to bridge human intent in action, executing complex tasks independently without continuous human guidance. Unlike traditional AI chatbots that provide responses or suggestions, Manus is a general purpose AI agent that plans, strategizes, and completes tasks. Okay? Multi agent system, multiple LLMs, specialized subagents, achieve autonomy, executed agent, central coordinator that manages task planning and delegates to specialized subagents such as planners, knowledge agents, or tool-specific agents. Underlying models is built on Anthropic Claude 3.5 Sonnet and fine-tuned versions of Alibaba's open-source Qwen models rather than proprietary foundation models. Recent tests with Claude 3.5 show promise for future upgrades. Tool integration, 29 tools, open source software, web browsers, code editors, APIs, database systems, enabling it to interact with the internet, run scripts, develop software, virtual compute environment, cloud-based virtual machine, allowing async operation. Users can disconnect while Manus continues working, receiving notification upon task completion. Open source tools browser use. Open up to 50 browser windows simultaneously to source data, navigating websites, and handling tasks like form filling or data scraping. Multi-step workflows, data collection to analysis and output generation with minimal user input. Complex tasks across industries. Standout features is its ability to autonomously execute tasks from start to finish, often likened to a digital intern. Task automation. Functional websites by scraping data, writing code, deploying them online, including troubleshooting, hosting issues, analyzing stock charts, reading earnings reports, and generating visualizations or reports such as correlation analysis of NVIDIA, Marvel, and TSMC. What is Marvel? What is Marvel? Hiring support, screening resumes. You have to know. What is Marvel? What is Marvel in context with NVIDIA and TSMC? Okay, I just want to see how Perplexity is because it's been a long time since we used Perplexity. Okay, this is an issue over here. Perplexity team, please check this. When I share, oh, okay, so now it's opening. Private, anyone with the link. Add to space, convert, export as PDF, markdown, export as docs. Okay. And no images. I don't know what happened to Perplexity. Why no images? Writing answer. Okay. Sources. Okay. NVIDIA's rapid rise fueled by chip giants TSMC and SX Hynix. Answer. Major semiconductor companies specializing in data infrastructure solution in relationship with TSMC similar. Whoa, what is this? Wow. Perplexity launched ad to follow up. I love this. I love this. Okay. I am sorry. Perplexity is good. Pro enabled. Research. What is this? Ask anything. Okay, that's cheap research. Got it. And these are all. Hey, I'd love to see the UI upgrades over here. Wow. Okay. Relationship with TMC similar in some aspects to that of Nvidia, though their market focus differs. Marvel collaborates. I've been asking for this feature for a long time. Add to follow. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Like especially when I'm streaming, this is the most beautiful feature. Marvel collaborates closely with TSMC, the world's largest semiconductor foundry, to manufacture advanced chips for data infrastructure, including cloud data centers, networking, storage, acceleration. Forefront of adopting TSMC's leading edge process nodes, moving from 5 nanometer to 3 nanometer, and now pioneering the industry's first 2 nanometer platform for accelerated infrastructure silicon. This partnership enables Marvel to deliver high performance, energy efficient chips for demanding infrastructure applications. Okay. Relying on TSMC to manufacture its high performance GPUs. Blackwell GPU produced by TSMC, critical for powering AI workloads. What is this? Data infrastructure silicon. Manufacture chips at 5 nanometer. Ethernet switches, processors, custom accelerators. Both companies depend on TSMC's advanced manufacturing technology, but Marvel's core business is in infrastructure, silicon, whereas Nvidia's is in AI and graphics computation, networking, storage, connectivity. Marvel's innovations such as 2 nanometer platform with TSMC are designed to address the growing needs. Okay, so let's see. This seems interesting. Add to follow up. So it goes like there, and then you can be like, tell me more. So this is very similar to what we used to do earlier, where we used to copy, tell me more, colon, and paste everything. Now we can just say, tell me more. Okay. Very interesting. Add to follow. And what if add to follow up, add to follow up, is that gone? That's gone. Okay. Very interesting. But anyways, let's go back. This is beautiful. Congrats, Perplexity, on launching this. All right, browser control, stock analysis, hiring support, travel planning, content generation, multimodal processing, async execution, transparency, side panel, learning and memory, retains key instructions as knowledge for future use, improving personalization over time, performance benchmark. GAIA, a test by Meta AI, Hugging Face, and AutoGPT that evaluates real-world problem solving, scored 86.5, potentially outperforming deep research and H2O.AI's H2O-GPT-E. Whoa. H2O-AI. What is that? Never heard about it. H2O.AI. Oh wait, I have heard about this. The world's best deep research. I have heard about it. Companies powered by H2O AI. Wow. Franklin Templeton Investments. Discover. Banco do Brasil. Wow. Strengths autonomy. Unlike ChatGPT or DeepSeek, which rely on continuous prompts, Manus independently plans and executes tasks, reducing user oversight. Serves industries like fintech, real estate, education, and software development, automating workflows and decision making. Approximately $2 per task, Manus is reportedly one tenth the cost of OpenAI's deep research, making it attractive for professionals and small teams. Community engagement. Okay. OpenMan has gained over 23,000 stars shortly after launch. Clean minimalist design resembles ChatGPT. Limitation. System crashes, since server overload, looping errors, repeating ineffective actions. Higher failure rate than competitors like Deep Research. Task duration. Complex tasks can take 30 minutes to over an hour, which feels slow compared to manual execution in some cases. Currently in private beta, Manus is invitation only, with less than 1% of the waitlist users receiving codes, sparking criticism of hunger marketing tactics. Wow. Dependence on existing models. Wrapper of Claude and Quen lacking a proprietary foundation model which questions its originality. Chinese developed AI questions arise about server locations, data transfers to China, compliance with censorship laws, especially given its opaque ownership. Monica.im is linked to Butterfly Effect, a Singapore registered entity. Independent verification of performance is limited. Inconsistencies in new or complex scenarios raise skepticism. Interesting. Viral launch. Demo video showcasing resume screening and website creation garnered over 200,000 views. Endorsements from figures like Jack Dorsey and Hugging Face's Victor Mustar. Victor Mustar. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Head of product, Hugging Face. Okay. Dia is absolutely stunning. Super excited to introduce SO101 today from Hugging Face in collaboration with Robot Studio, Wow Robo, Seed Studio, and Partabot. Building on top of the insanely successful SO100, the most popular robot arms ever. First robot arms any AI builder should buy. Fully open source hardware, software integrated with the Hugging Face Lou Robot. Oh, French. Pollen Robotics. French robotics company doing open source robots made by open minded humans to explore real world applications. It costs from $100 to $400 depending on how much you want it assembled and your country of shipping. This is very interesting. Especially countries that are not US, this is what they can take advantage of. They can focus on making open source products so that the world can then contribute to them. US has, like, they have no requirement, no need to open source things because they're like, okay, we are the most powerful, we have the the smartest people around the world, we have everything over here, so they can do proprietary stuff. But everywhere else, the way to win is make open source. All right. Currently traveling my train with 128 kbps internet. Please delay any important releases by 2 hours. Thanks in advance. The world, if you could put HF collections inside HF collections. Interesting. Okay. Beta testing. Tech writer Roman Chung praised its ability to create websites and analyze data autonomously, calling it a second DeepSeek moment. However, others like AI researchers Pierre Carl criticized its reliance on Claude and marketing hype. Spurred surge in Chinese tech stocks and positioned China as a leader in autonomous AI following DeepSeek's January 25 success. Monica announced plans to release foundational models for agentic tasks. With the Open Manus project gaining traction, a recent update showcased Manus accessing Google Drive, enhancing its integration capabilities. Forbes argue Manus is overhyped, emphasizing that true AI success lies in integration and human oversight, not flashy demos. Manus represents a shift from reactive AI chatbots to agentic AI capable of independent action, challenging giants like OpenAI and Anthropic. Enhancing multimodal capabilities, expanding tool integrations, improving system reliability, ensuring. Actually, this is cool. Let me ask. Tell me the importance of. Tell me the importance and relevance of DeepSeek moment. Comparison to competitors, Manus reportedly outperforms deep research in specific tasks but has a higher failure rate and requires user intervention for paywalls or captchas. While DeepSeek focuses on cost-effective LLMs, Manus advances agentic capabilities, though it lacks DeepSeek's proprietary model. Manus builds on Claude but offers a more autonomous cloud-based experience compared to Anthropic's browser-dependent tools. Leave it to Manus. Try Manus. List of YC companies. Wait, can we just sign up? Try Manus. Okay, we'll do this later on. The term DeepSeek moment refers to a pivotal milestone in the AI industry, specifically tied to the rapid rise and impact of DeepSeek, a Chinese AI startup in early 2025. It encapsulates the moment when DeepSeek's cost-effective, high-performing AI models, particularly its R1 model, gained global recognition, challenging Western AI giants like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google. 2023, they released 2025, they released R1 multimodal AI, rivaled or outperformed models like GPT-4, 3.5, benchmarks, cost efficiency, open source project, performance, global buzz. The release sparked wild attention on platforms like X with endorsements from tech leaders. Jack Dorsey reportedly called it a wake-up call for Silicon Valley. It also drove a surge in Chinese tech stocks, signaling a shift in AI dominance. Democratization of AI, geopolitical implications, industry disruption, cultural shift, relevance to Manus AI, similar disruption potential, Chinese AI leadership, accessibility and scale, market and cultural impact, hype versus reality, dependence on Western tech, geopolitical tension, sustainability. Okay, wow.